didn't even get to cross.
What's up, guys? Today, Bryce is finally playing Sky Striker for the first time in like ever, and I wanted to document just kind of how some of his games were going, and just to allow him to talk about playing Striker for the first time. It's going to be so pog. I've converted my like fourth person to this deck. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Bryce, start talking.
Sky Striker, engage 9 times. I'm psyched. All of my test hands have been very good. So we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm hoping it goes good. That'd be funny.
It would be truly funny.
If I do well today, you know, maybe I'll play Sky Striker good. Maybe I won't. We'll see.
And honestly, this is just a learning experience for you. So no matter how you do, it's just like learning. We're learning.
Yes.
We're learning.
Indeed.
All right. So I think we're about to get round 1 pairings. So let's jump back in there.
So I just played against one bad day, and it was absolutely miserable.
But
constantly had access to barrier statues or fossil dino, you know, that card. Yeah, everyone knows it. Anyways, too strong. Game 1 I picked it up because I went first. Game 2 I lost because I could not see a single negation card at all. Yep, very fun. However, Game 3 I actually went into it and I went first. 9 minutes on the round, I start kiting for time, getting that 100 baby, and then I also got my hands on a copy of Eagle Booster. And Eagle Booster against a back row deck full of mirror forces, etc., is actually very, very cracked. Additionally, kind of just kept on getting me life points. I kept on swinging in for 1500. Game was very, very good. One in time, I guess, but it was like 3k to like 8,300. Additionally, I banished two of my 3 Widow Anchors, and also a copy of Engage off of Desires.
yeah, I looked at his Desires banishes, and they were
less than optimal. Let's say.
yeah.
But you know what? I think it went pretty well. I felt pretty strong about those games. I think I probably had lethal at one point, but I didn't really care about lethal because I was just trying to ding him in time.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
But anyway, on to round 2.
Yes.
All right, Bryce, how did your round 2 go?
I lost to Umi Control.
Yeah.
Banished Widow Anchor, what can I say?
Yeah.
Desires, aw shucks.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. I've played the matchup several times. It's just a bad matchup.
It is.
But anyway, good luck in your game 3, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Awesome. All right, so we are back with our post round 3. Bryce, how did you do?
I got it. 2-1, kinda in time, baby. They drew like ass. It was Despia. You know, what can I say? I am simply built different. Game 2, I felt the tax of Masquerade, and went down to like 38, and I would have had it if it were not for my stupidness searching Afterburners, because I was like, oh, Afterburners gets rid of Masquerade, but then I reread Masquerade, and I was like, I should hold this, you know? Should definitely hold this. It was a shame, but that's okay, you know? We got it in the end, barely.
Kinda in time, baby. Let's go.
Very good stuff.
To be fair, my guy did not slow play at all. In fact, I kind of wish he had gone slower, because I was looking at the clock. I was like, bruh, you got like 5 minutes left, and he was just like flipping through his side deck.
I was speed running. Yeah, I think I had like a 30-second first turn. It was fun.
Bro, Bryce is such a nicer person than I am.
God damn,
But-
that was crazy.
Anyway, we are on to round 4 out of 5.
Out of 5.
And Bryce, what's your current record?
I am currently 2-1.
2-1.
Which is, it's mid. It's okay for first time strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fair, man. It's your first time playing the deck, you know.
I did play against Umi Control, which is miserable.
bad
I was
matchup.
Losing my mind. I was losing my mind. Yeah, it was good though. It was good. Yeah.
But yeah, that is round 1, and we will be back with round 1. I'm tired. It is round 3, and we will be back later with round 4. So Bryce, how was your round 4?
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others of the DMD Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I have just lost round 4 to Sprite. You know,
Sprite is a very good deck, especially when it draws the Bistles, you know. The Bistles are quite good against Ray, unfortunately. But he played really, really well, so I can't really, like, put it down to luck, you know. And then we played a game 3 for fun, and it went on for 30 minutes straight. And we both bricked absolutely horribly, but it was very, very fun. So yeah, it was a fun game. I just lost.
Pog.
Yeah.
Pog.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
one more round. Let's see if you can go 3-2
3-2.
with
Maybe.
your your first day with Ray,
Yeah.
and then afterwards we can you know,
Yeah. Talk about
can-
it for a
yeah.
little bit. And then I have to go home.
yeah, that's fair. All right, so Bryce, your 5th round was against Marincess. You had a 45-minute game 1. How many years of therapy will you need to rebound from this traumatic event?
I'm gonna say one for every time that they negated my spell cards with Aqua Argonaut, so that's gonna be about 5 years of therapy. But you know, it was actually a really, really fun game, and right when I picked up the advantage and started like out-grinding him and just like, I was about to like go in for the kill, 20 seconds on time. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a shame. It was a shame. It ended up, I think, 71 to 5,000 life points. So, yeah, I could not make Kagar, or I could have made Hayate at one point, but I would have just taken more damage the next turn. So, it was rough. It was rough. But you know what? It was a good game. It was a very good game. Yeah.
Fair. I, as a witness to this game, I have a slight headache, but
Yes,
you
yes.
know, I will go ahead. Let's go ahead and get your profile, huh? All right. So Bryce, give us your list that you played today.
All right. So we got our 3 Ray. We got 1 Rose. If you're running 2, you're insane. We got our 2 Linkage, you know. I would maybe run 3 because it's a really nice starter and it's like a 2nd and 3rd copy of Rose, but much better actually. Except, you know, it just didn't really come up, and I couldn't really get the 3rd copy today. And then we have our 3 Widow Anchor, beautiful card. I love it, you know. I kept on banishing it off of Desires though, very sad. We have our 1 Area 0, 1 multi-roll, RIP, limited 1. We have 2 Shark Cannon because tier, you know. I'm considering running 3, but it's also like a huge brick sometimes. Then we also have Afterburners here. Afterburners is cracked, considering running 2, but I definitely will not actually. Then you have your Hornet Drones. Hornet Drones, another starter. Always run 1 of it. And then 1 Eagle Booster. This actually did come up a lot because I went up against 1 bad day, you know. Very good stuff like that. Pretty neat stuff. And then, of course, you have your Engage. Literally Pot of Greed. Very broken. You have 2 Pot of Desires. I hate this card. That's
Why?
You kept on banishing all of my really, really good cards. You know, banished like 2 Rays at one point and like 2 Widow Anchors. Very sad. We have 1 Upstart Goblin. I like it. It gets another Spell Engrave. You have Rhoda, Foolish Burial Goods, and then finishing up the 1-ups, you have Pot of Avarice. This one is kind of weird. I really like Avarice in this deck because you just get to recycle stuff, and I'm too broke to buy Prosperities currently.
Yeah, I was about to say that's why he's not playing Prosperity, because this is
Exactly.
budget boy striker.
Exactly. We have our 1 Called by the Grave. You know, very neat stuff. I run 3 Ghost Bell, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Infirm, 2 Trap Trick, and 2 D-Barrier. I think Trap Trick and D-Barrier are the weirdest parts, but I really like Trap Trick, Banish Imperm, Set Imperm, you know. Very neat stuff. It comes up pretty well, you know. I like the Trap Trick in this deck. It's really good for going first. And then D-Barrier, I was expecting to see a lot more
Tier element.
tier element than I actually did. There was 1 tier element player at our locals, so, you know, it was a little unfortunate, but that's okay.
What about that extra deck, though? I mean,
yes,
probably standard minus...
Some expensive cards, you know. Okay, so this is a little bit of a throwback, you know. You got your Fire Charmer, just because it came up. It's a good way to get rid of cards, I guess. I don't know. You know, I think I might cut it for like, you know, another Nightmare because I have Nightmare Phoenix. I'm running these because I am broke and I don't have the money for the access code engine. And what I instead have is Boral Sword Dragon. This actually came up a lot. You would be surprised. You can pretty frequently get 4 on the field if you have a combination of like special summoning guys, especially with you know, just some interesting stuff. I think Boral Sword is a really neat pick for the deck. I would definitely switch it out for access code any day though. Next up, you're going to have your 2 Kaina.
Why in the world did you play 2?
I like it. It came up. You know?
Oh, it does come up.
Especially with Avarice, it's a really good way to get extra cards in the graveyards that you have a fire off of Avarice, you know?
Did you kind of someone in time?
I did kind of multiple people in time. It was very fun. Next up, I have my 3 Kagari. Best card in the entire deck, besides Engage, but it's basically your your second, third, and fourth copy of Engage, so, no, there is that. And finally, you're going to have your Shizuku, which I ran 3 of. I think that's pretty standard.
Yeah, it
3
is.
Hayate, pretty standard. 1 Zeke. Came up that I needed 2 at one point. But I mean, I may actually cut
play the second one.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut Hida for the second Zeke. But yeah, overall I felt pretty good about the deck.
I would Unicorn for the second Zeke. I think the second Zeke is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move in to the side deck. First up, you have your Hamp. Very good card. I enjoyed not ever playing it. Very fun.
I think the card is good for like the lore, but I don't think many people are gonna realistically play this.
Yeah, when I went up against Marincess, we went into a 45-minute game, so I wasn't exactly able to side it in. And then you have 2 Droll, you know. I like it against Flu and a couple of other decks. Then next up, I ran 3 Lancia in the side, which is really weird, but I really like it in grindier games, or against like Fluanderies and stuff like that, which we have a lot of at our locals. So I thought it was quite useful. And it's also good against Despia occasionally. It just depends on if you want to mind game them or not. Then next up, I ran 3 Ghost Mourner for time. Yep. I love time.
It's actually a pretty good card, like in general.
It is. Now. It's pretty solid. Then I ran a Ghost Ogre. You know, pretty standard stuff. I want to bump it up to 2, maybe even 3, but it's really bad against tier, so that's kind of what I was thinking. I really wanted to metagame, you know, but
yeah.
Unfortunately, I did not play any meta, so you know that's okay. I ran 2 Solemn for going first, 2 Dark Ruler, you know, pretty standard, and then 1 Harpy's Feather Duster.
Alright, so what was your final record, if I may ask, because I cannot remember what it was.
Brother, get this. Get this. My final record was 3-2. Or 2-3, rather.
2-3?
Yeah, the other way around. Very unfortunate. I felt like I was doing much better than I actually was. Then final game, you know, time rules. Time rules all.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes, but, you know, this is your first week with Striker. Nobody bully him in the comments.
Yes, true.
He tried his best.
I did try my best.
But, you know, with playing comes practice, and with practice comes good playing, I guess.
He was gonna say
so true.
Wait, what?
He was gonna say something deep, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something deep, but, unlike Marincess, I don't go that deep.
Look at this cool field center that Colby gave me. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, Bryce, thank you for bringing us on this wonderful journey of you playing Striker for the first time.
Yeah. Next week I'm playing One Bad Day.
Oh.
Just kidding, of course.
Yeah.
That was the worst matchup of my entire day.
Oh, was it?
It was miserable. It was worse than Umi Control. Yeah.
Umi Control's great.
It was just so boring. It was just so boring. Oh my god.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I know this has
Thank
been a longer video. Shout out to Bryce for being willing to do this video. It's me, it's that DMD, and your boy's out.
Didn't even get to cross.